This is the intro. Enjoy.
Hey guys, D-Man here, doing another Steven Universe review. This time, 2 episodes. The Return and Jailbreak. So let's start off with The Return. So The Return, it's a pretty good episode. It's where Lapis, Peridot, and Jasper come into play again. Where basically Peridot brings Jasper to check on the cluster, but we don't know that just yet. But I'm just gonna give you that hint if you didn't know that, even though that's gonna happen anyways. But she comes there to check on the cluster, which we don't know yet. But then Jasper's like, "No, abandon the mission. We found Rose Quartz, and she's an abomination. We gotta show Yellow Diamond this." So they capture the crystal gems in this episode, and they're going to bring them onto the ship, obviously. And next episode is obviously going to be them breaking out since, jailbreak, obviously. But this episode is the first time we meet Jasper. It's really interesting, really awesome. Not as good as the first time I watched it, but still very good. Yeah, it's just a really awesome thing to watch. And, yeah, let's get to the next part. So, Jailbreak. This episode, man, it's like the best episode of season 1. It's like the best episode of season 1, obviously. But, man, this episode. What an odd number of episodes, by the way, for season 1. 52 episodes for season 1. Like, jeez Louise, guys. 52 episodes just to get to this point. That's crazy. But anyways, this episode, really awesome. Really good. That song, jeez. Finding out that Garnet is a fusion between Ruby and Sapphire. That's pretty awesome. Then meeting Malachite. Malachite, man, that's something to talk about, like, Malachite is the first gem fusion, that we've seen that doesn't have, like, a personality of its own. It has, like, 2 separate personalities. I guess you could say every gem fusion has 2 separate personalities, but most of them still, like, are able to, like, have a personality of their own. Well, Malachite is fighting so much inside, she barely has a personality of her own. It's crazy, Like, one person controls her over the other one. Like, in this episode, Lapis controls her. In a future episode, when she fights against the gems, it's Jasper that's controlling her. It's a crazy thing. It's the complete opposite of when, what is her name again? When when Garnet and Amethyst fuse together, they create what's her name? Sugalite, I think. Sugalite, is that? But whatever, they create the fusion Sugalite, I think. But if I'm wrong, you can correct me on that, I guess. But they create their fusion, and that fusion is, like, held together, and it has, like, such this strong personality that it doesn't want to give up its fusion, and it just doesn't want to give up at all. So it's really crazy to see the contrast between that one and this one. Like, that one completely takes over the host's body, like, and mind. It's just like, no, I'm my own person. I'm not giving your bodies back because I'm going to stay here. But then there's goddamn Malachite, and she's just like, you know what? We're not our own person. We're 2 separate people, and one of us has to fight for control at all times. That's crazy, man. Like, this is the first time we see a fusion like that fights over itself between 2 people. It's crazy. I guess it's just because it's like a forced fusion too, Like, it's because they have no compatibility at all. It's crazy. But other than that, man, this whole episode's awesome. That song, probably one of the best songs in the whole entire show. Peridot and Jasper on Earth now, and Lapis again, obviously. We all know what's going to happen in the future if you've been watching, but but until we get to those episodes, we're still going to be reviewing these ones. But anyways, man, I really like this episode. The next episode, season 2, episode 1. I really like that song in that episode too. But when we review that, we'll review that tomorrow probably. But anyways, this episode, awesome. Last episode, not as awesome, but still pretty awesome. Those are my opinions on these episodes. Hope you liked them. If you did, like, comment, subscribe, and share. And as always, my friends, stay sane. Peace.
Hey guys, Demon here. Click here to subscribe on mobile or anything else you have. It should work. Or click here to watch my last video. It should also work on mobile or wherever you have. Alright, remember, subscribe, stay sane. Peace.